raw, absolutely raw. Twitch.tv/Ty1slayer. Going on the Texas Toast. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you today and happy Thursday. Welcome back. Really quick, I want to go over this little dev insight just so I can kind of familiar myself with what we have, coming to us in the next few weeks for Destiny. All right, so as they say here, enjoyed yesterday's live stream focused on Destiny 2 Into the Light, where they revealed the Brave Arsenal, collection of some of the most iconic weapons in Destiny's history. So repurposing, repackaging content, what Destiny's known for. Today we'll expand on how we are bringing back these living legends to a current sandbox, alongside their limited edition variants. Without further ado, we leave you in the very capable hands of our weapons team. Okay, weapons team. Introducing the Brave Arsenal. Good day, folks. Chris Proctor and the weapons team here with the details on the Destiny 2 Into the Light weapons set. We wanted to ship new versions of as many of the most iconic weapons from all over Destiny's history as we could, including a couple of original Destiny throwbacks, with updated art as well as rebuilt or brand new perks. Many of the original versions can no longer be acquired, while others can only be attained from endgame activities. So do let me know down below, guys, what weapons you're most excited for that they're bringing back out of the ones they're bringing back, and which ones would you have liked them to bring back. Me personally, as not being a true veteran, Destiny player per se, a lot of these guns I've never even used to begin with. So it'd be kind of fresh for me, which is kind of nice. Now, they say the selection we ended up with 12 iconic weapons remembered with a smile by many players. Many of these have random rolls for the very first time, while others have updated perk rolls. They say their goal was to make them feel like they used to, and many retain their original stat packages, but others have been updated to achieve that feeling in the current weapons sandbox. But let us be clear, only the Destiny 2 Into the Light versions of these weapons have updated perk pools, even compared to the weapons that are currently obtainable in the game. Each weapon comes with a brand new origin trait, Indomitability, and many of them can roll with the new right column trait, Desperate Measures. We also made sure all of these Brave Arsenal weapons were updated to our current art quality bar, and they have a consistent visual theme across the whole set. Wow. Behold, the Brave Arsenal. Here are the 12 weapons that we brought back. So, forbearance, the Witch Queen, Season of the Prison. Wave frame grenade launcher has been staple in PvE since it shipped, with a potent combination of habituous assassin chain reaction. It was only the second special ammo weapon to include the strong ad clear perk. This is from the Valve Disciple raid, so normally it requires ownership of the Witch Queen and an active raid group to get it. But we want all players to experience this so strong it could be an exotic weapon and get a taste of endgame artillery. Also took this opportunity to update the perk pool to include Disruption Break, Demo, and more. So here, also feel free to pause here or follow along with us as well. Third column, we have Unrelenting, Stats for All, Demo, Habituous Surplus, Steady Hands, Disruption Break. Fourth, you have Wellspring, Golden Tricorn, One for All, Bait and Switch, Chain Reaction, Rampage, and Desperate Measures. But basically, now you have a participation trophy. You don't even have to go in and do the raid, bro. You're getting a clean forbearance just taking part into the light. So it's not coming to me now, but that last wave frame arc grenade launcher we got that you had to do GMs for, that's in the current rotation. This thing is going to be third fiddle now because surely you'll use this forbearance over it, with it most likely being easier obtainable and not having to do a Grandmaster for it. So yikes. Already power creeping out the other weapons so quick. Now, Succession, Beyond the Light, Season of the Hunt. Around this time, we had our feet wet in the Destiny 2 franchise, but still nothing fully committed. Around Beyond Light time, we were just getting into the Xbox ecosystem. So they had Beyond Light, Forsaken, and Shadowkeep, I believe, as well, in Game Pass. Oh, what a time that was. Now, with its combination of reconstruction and vorpal weapon, sniper rifle doesn't have to be manually reloaded. Hits very hard. sees a lot of usage in long range raid and nightfall encounters. Now, it's lured players into the Deepstone Crypt raid and Beyond Light launched, and again when the weapon set was reprised more recently. As with forbearance, while acquiring this from Deepstone Crypt raid requires ownership of Beyond Light, this version is available to all players. Now, third column, got moving target, no distractions. Lead from gold, reconstruction, firmly planted. Demo and Discord. Fourth column, snapshot, redirection, recombination, Vorpal, Focus Fury, Firing Line, and Box Breathing. So I'm guessing here they are all the same from what the raid one would have been. So you got your moving target snapshot. If you don't have a good Eye of Saul, you can get it here. Just from doing this, you don't gotta go flawless when it's Eye of Saul weekend. You don't gotta complete a raid. Just take part in Into the Light. Now, Falling Guillotine. Back in Shadowkeep Season of Arrivals. Oh my gosh. They just kind of reprised the model again by giving us the Slammer. So they could have left this one out, TBH. The first legendary Vortex frame, Falling Guillotine, descended from Dark Drinker Sword from the original Destiny. It immediately jumped to the top Sword meta when it shipped. Still relevant now, making it one of the most persistently popular legendary weapons in Destiny 2. Now it's back, updated perk pool, some spicy combos, including Repulsor Brace and destabilizing rounds, plus Chain Reaction and Surrounded. Longtime favorite Relentless Strike, plus Whirlwind Blade. Here you got your third columns here, and your fourth columns. Not going to go too deep into these. They've also threw Eager Edge on it. I don't know if the OG one had Eager Edge on it or not. But the Slammer also has Eager Edge, and they're both Vortex frames, which pretty much resemble each other identically. Now, the Recluse. The good old Recluse, back in Forsaken Season of the Drifter. Weapon shipped as a Pinnacle Crucible Award. Instantly became mandatory in PvE. Ruling PvP with an Iron Fist. Now it's back with random rolls, including the iconic Master of Arms perk. Oh. A lot of talking, dude. Now, another, where was that? Kills any weapon, improve weapon damage for a short time. Tweak this perk to be more balanced in the previous version, but the Recluse remains an extremely potent option in PvP and PvE. Now bring back Mountaintop, another Forsaken Time, Season of the Forge, another Pinnacle PvP weapon. Remember those days, man? You went on YouTube, bro. People had the guides, how to get the Recluse, bro. The Mountaintop, yada yada. That was a Destiny time, man. So we opted to massive damage output PvP. They've tuned micro missile perk into a new breach grenade launcher intrinsic perk that retains the functionality, but 2 traits on top of that. Now, they didn't want to return the days of the mountaintop PvP meta, so they opted to rebuild the micro missile. Retains the PvE strength, but with decreased self damage and massively increased physics impulse and hilarity ensues. I do have Ambitious Assassin and Pulse Amplifier demo. That's from Gold. Meta honorable mentions Overflow. Now, Rampage, Vorpal Weapon, Adrenaline Junkie, One for All, Harmony, Recombination, and Frenzy. Now, with them bringing these back, guys, I hope during Final Shape, we actually get in our artifacts at least 1 season, maybe 2. I wouldn't be opposed to it. They give us grenade launchers to either be unstoppables again. Maybe overload grenade launchers. Don't know if we've ever had overload grenade launchers or how long it's been. I know we've had unstoppable grenade launchers before. They're also bringing back Hammerhead, Forsaken, Season of the Forge. First legendary machine gun introduced into Destiny 2. Overdue for a return. Still considered one of the best of its kind. It's coming back with top tier perks and that iconic Black Armory style. I think I have one sitting in my vault. The new perk combinations of Rampage plus Killing Tally and Rampage plus Desperate Measures are particularly spicy for PvE. More third column things here. You get Destabilizing, you have Envious Assassin. Rewind on it as well. Fourth column, you have Surrounded, High Impact, Target Lock, Onslaught. I see that one here. Onslaught with something like Envious Assassin or Destabilizing. Or actually, it'd probably be Onslaught 4 times or Rewind. Most likely Rewind. You're going to be proccing Rewind so quick on that double roll. Now we have Blast Furnace, which is from Forsaken again, Season of the Forge. A lot of Forsaken stuff. Peak Destiny time. Not the first, but certainly the most beloved. Aggressive Burst. Okay, the 4 Burst Pulse Rifle. Now comes with equipped as a Rasmussen ISA scope by default. Rolls barrels instead of scopes in that first column. Huge. Powerhouse when it first arrives, and it's once again the advantage. Top tier new perks, including the potent combination of kinetic tremors and Firefly for PvE, and Zen Moment plus rapid hit for a perfectly stable PvP roll. Ooh, it's gonna be good here, guys. The current competitive strand pulse rifle we have is also an aggressive burst, 4 burst that can roll Zen Moment and rapid hit. So that'll make for a good comparison. Here you can pause here and kind of go over that. Don't want to take too much time on the column nonsense. Edge Transit, another Forsaken, Season of the Outlaw. Heavy GL coming back. Fan favorite, most often requested weapon to reprise in this list by far. Okay, not really. But the ridiculous drop rate in early Forsaken was such a persistent meme that we couldn't resist including it, turning it into one of the strongest grenade launchers in the entire game. The greatest hits of grenade launcher damage perks, and one particularly spicy option of Cascade Point in the third column. Now, with Chain Reaction getting buffed on drum grenade launchers in Final Shape, Chain Reaction plus Destabilizing combo provides some of the most potent ad clear in the game. Cascade plus Bait and Switch is particularly synergistic for single target damage. Weapons also why we pulled the heavy GL buff from the Final Shape into the 7.3.5 update. More column things here. Chain Reaction Destabilizing is going to be awesome. Hold on. It's not showing me here. Don't really remember. I don't remember this one, so I don't know what type of energy type it was. It has destabilizing, so that should mean it's void. Then and repulsor. Okay, so it is void. So you're gonna be using this one, right? Because you also have Cascade Point, Bait and Switch, but you have that Regnant grenade launcher currently from I believe Season of Defiance or whatever, which is the first season of Lightfall, I believe, remember correctly. That one could do repulsor and destabilizing. You can enhance them. So it's gonna be a tough pick between that you have shaped and then actually getting that god roll you're looking for here. Now moving on, we got Luna's Howl returning, another Forsaken, Season of the Outlaw. All weapon types want to include selecting a limited number of hand cannons, by far the hardest. Probably could have filled the entire list with often requested hand cannons. We have not forgotten them, but there are a couple that stand out both for nostalgia and dominance, one of which is Luna's Howl. Originally, this was a precision frame 180 RPM hand cannon. Magnificent Howl perk that lets you 2-tap on follow-up kills in PvP, driving massive amounts of players to engage with competitive PvP when it launched as a pinnacle weapon. Blistering fast TTK is a bit over the top for the amount of effort the weapon required, so reduced the rate of fire, redesigned the perk to have a higher reward, but more effort than the original. This iteration, we kept it as precision frame 140 RPM, redesigned the Magnificent Howl perk. Say here, the number of precision final blows before reloading affects total rounds granted with increased range and damage. Any precision final blows with Magnificent Howl active extends the effect for additional rounds. Also allow for those 2 taps, but with more effort required. And the precision frame will still make it very easy to control. Third column, fourth column stuff. So you have Eye of the Storm and Opening Shot. You do have Precision Instrument, which is pretty cool. So that's nice. Oh, there's even Slide Shot in here. Holy. Okay. There's even Heal Clip, too. Sheesh. Alright, it's gonna be the meta right here. Is this gonna knock off Igneous? Because you got Slide Shot up here? I think it's gonna knock off Igneous. You don't have Keep Away though, but you have Slide Shot, which I believe is also giving you range as well. I think this is gonna knock down Igneous, guys. Now, Midnight Coup, Destiny 2 Year 1. Cannon dominated PvP and PvE in Year 1, mostly because raid weapons were the only ones with 2 trait columns back then, plus had amazing stats. They've fallen behind a little bit, so we've updated them. At the same time, we've given it a brand new perk pool. Still includes the original combo of Outlaw Rampage. So keep an eye out for Firefly Kinetic Tremors for PvE, Moving Target Zen Moment for PvP consistency roll. Near the end, the Hung Jury SR4. Taken King. For that one time, one of the most requested weapons to bring forward from the original Destiny, and we did it in Destiny 2's Season of Slicer. It was only right to include it again here, given its legacy. Third column, Rewind, Kinetic Tremors, Rapid Hit. I'll probably go with something like Kinetic Tremors. You have fourth column, One for All, Cascade, Firefly. Here, probably do Precision Instrument, so you would look at Kinetic Tremor, Precision Instrument. That'd be your god roll there. Elsie's Rifle, Original Destiny. This is beefy, guys. They're also drip feeding it too, by the way. Knowing Bungie, they spread things out a bit. And they're telling you right here too. But known as the strangest rifle when originally shipped, Pulse Rifle familiar to any Guardian who played the original Destiny campaign. It's the oldest weapon on this list. Now returns the Void weapon with top tier PvE and PvP perks. So we do have Frenzy, then Moment Repulsor, Keep Away, Rewind. It's destabilizing. Is this the only? I'm trying to think. Memory's not serving. Is this the only Void pulse in the game that has Repulsor destabilizing? Do you even have what even Void pulses are even in the game that are somewhat easily obtainable with these type of pairings? And of course, on pulse rifles nowadays, Head Seeker is just a standard, especially if you want to bring it over into PvP. That's all of them. Half of these available starting April 9th, including the Recluse, Hungry SR4 Suggestion, Edge Transit, Elsie's Rifle, and Falling Guillotine. The remainder will unlock one at a time each week through the week of May 21st. The Brave Arsenal weapons will continue to drop from Onslaught after the final shape, but the limited edition variants won't be available after June 3rd, so get them while you can. Let's go back here for you. Assuming the limited edition will just have this nice glow ornament on it. So similar to, say you're playing Trials or GM, you get that Adept variant and has that sleek silver to it. Like this with these weapons. So after, it probably won't have that nice glow to it. So definitely make sure you get in there, do your farming, get that out the way. And really quick, we also have this week in Destiny, the 28th, which is today on Thursday. This entails, real quick, I'll just give you guys a twofer over on the YouTube. So we already know the Brave weapons are coming. They're saying prepare for a third developer live stream. Guardian Games Cups ends with a tight finish. There's player support report, and they're, minor stuff I don't really care about. Okay. Ooh, enhance. A few weeks ago when they mentioned several weapons will be getting enhanced perks, Final Shape launches in June, they're happy to announce that all the Brave weapons will be among them too. Sheesh. Now, visiting Hall of Champions. New social space called the Hall of Champions. Weapons for armor, champions past and present lie dormant, waiting for those worthy enough to wield them. Or that's what Lord Shaxx told us, and you all know how dramatic he can be. His activities coming with D2 into the light, access via node, director starting April 9th, where you'll go to earn rewards for playing Onslaught. So to welcome you, provide the quest to earn your first Brave weapons. Highest side as always. Earn side some bounties for Onslaught as well. Very special vanity reward once you've unlocked all the Brave arsenal. One clue, it goes with everything. We had the clues, highly requested, super black shader. Nice. Here's some of the armor here. If you earn ranks, serve to unlock very special armor set. The goods here, they're okay. It's free, so yeah, work with what you can, right? And they say for the developer live stream number 3, that'll be on April 2nd, NAMPT. Turn of 2 classic exotic missions. We already know. I think one of those is going to be the Whisper the Worm mission. Don't know what the next one could be. Surely the Whisper the Worm should be one of them. Also, preview of 3 new PvP maps arriving in May. And the new PvE challenge, Pantheon, and more. Okay. They say challenge, so it's just going to be like a triumph type of thing, or another aspect of content to play. Still doing 2 emblems for Twitch drops, yada yada. More minuscule things here. But I think that's it. We usually don't do these too often, but it was worth to kind of get a little